Story begins with these two lovebirds named Victoria and Abram. It all started in high school. It was in 11th grade, and he decided to go up to her and ask for her Snapchat. It had taken a couple months for him to reach out to her. They would always see each other during school, and he would show up to her volleyball games. So then one day on June 11th of 2020, he decided to reach out. She was confused at first because he had a girlfriend. But then she ended up realizing that they had broken up. She then answered back within an hour, and they started texting here and then on Snapchat. It took her some time to realize that she actually liked him. So it was kind of confusing at first for her. Until then, a couple months passed and they were talking for a really long time. It felt like they were actually getting a certain communication. She was actually feeling something for this guy. Within months passed, and we came into the year of 2021. She realizes that he was lying to her and he was still reaching out to his ex. So she felt like she wasn't worth enough for him. And so within a couple months passed, it came into June of 2021. They saw each other again at this volleyball game in the park. It was this type of tournament. He then was acting a little silly to her. He was paying attention to her, but he had a girlfriend. Within a couple hours past the volleyball game, he texts her and says, "Oh, you're not going to say hi." She then says, "You have a girlfriend. Don't talk to me." Within that, he realizes that she's not the same girl she was a year ago. A year ago, she was this kind girl that didn't care if they would hurt her or not. But within the year that passed and she came into it, she realized her worth and that she was better off without him. As the year continues, in August 2021, she decides to give him a chance. They became a couple for a couple months, but then in October, she realized that he was just using her again. With this kind of contact that you share, that she noticed and she shared with her family gave her the advice to stop being with someone that didn't see her as a good girl that she was. Months passed and they didn't talk. She decided to delete him from all social media. For instance, she would cry every day and night and talk to her sisters about how she felt, until one day her sister told her, "You need to know your worth and understand that this is different, that we all go through this. It's their love stories that happen, and this was your love story." As the year ends, 2021, here we come along to 2022, in which the year presents out. This present is, he adds her back on Snapchat. She changes her phone number, but he still managed to get her new phone number by his friends. So then with a couple months pass, she graduates in June and she decides to talk to him again, knowing that he could play her, knowing the worth. As the time passes, she meets his family. She becomes really close with the sisters, and so do the both families. As that passes, she one day realizes that it couldn't work out anymore. A month passes, and she is here again at his house because they were celebrating the sister's birthday, and she meets his new girlfriend. Her heart breaks completely, and she then realizes within a week that she knows her worth and that story needs to finish. She cancels the story in this month of October and decides that it's over. She finally decides to focus on herself, focus on the new career that she wants to follow. She is in college and decides to no longer be with someone that doesn't consider her feelings, that doesn't take her serious, and that doesn't want anything to do with her. And to end, she finally realizes that she can do better, that she can do much better, and that she needs to stay focused in school. She needs to stay focused on herself and become a better person for someone else, because she knows that someone else out there will take her feelings into consideration. So, thank you.